Hello, this is Jessica from a Diamond and Sticks YouTube channel, and one of my viewers asked me to do a video of driving up in Dotty Creek, so I figured I would drive. I'm at Isom right now, and I figured I would drive you from Isom up in Dotty Creek just a little bit to show you around what it looked like. The roads have been really clear today. Everything's pretty much melted off of the roads, off of the main roads, the highways. It's just the holler roads and side roads still have ice and snow on them and haven't been cleared, and it's about 28 degrees outside, so it's fairly cold. But anyways, I'm going down Highway 7 right now. This is from Isom, Kentucky, and I'll be pulling off here in a little bit to show you what it looks like in Dotty Creek, Kentucky. So you can see there's not a whole lot of traffic on the road, but there's still some snow in places. Big huge icicles over there. I don't know if you can see them or not. So we're getting ready to go around this curve. A lot of the locals around here call this curve Cocaine Curve. From many, many years ago. And then right up here, this little holler here on the right hand side of the road, you go past this brown house and up this holler, that is called Adams's Branch, that little holler. This is more just Highway 7 right through here. A lot of these houses on this left hand side of the road got flooded past this creek here in the July flood of 2022. Here we're pulling off to the right. This is Jeremiah Baptist Church, or Jeremiah Missionary Baptist Church. And now we're going up this holler, this little holler road right here. This is called Dotty Creek. I don't much like driving up these little small hollers myself. I'm not even used to it, and I've lived here all my life and stuff. It's just that these little hollers are kind of hard to get around, especially in road conditions like this. The ice and stuff is still on them. Pretty thick too. But I'll go up here to where they have the community center for, I guess it's called the Jeremiah Community Center. It used to be called I think it was called the Old Dotty Creek Schoolhouse, just up here the road a little bit. And then I'm going to turn around. I don't know what one of my viewers were talking about whenever they said to film up here in Dotty Creek where one of their loved ones used to live. I'm not real familiar, so you'll have to give me some more information and probably wait until it's a little bit warmer outside for me to do so. This right here used to be a church and an old schoolhouse, and then they fixed it up. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying to show you some of the houses and stuff. They fixed this up right here, and they turned this into a community center here for Dotty Creek and Jeremiah areas. Then I'll take you out here on the highway road, back out of this holler, and I'll take you to show you where Jeremiah Missionary, or Letcher Independent Church is, my bad. It's one of the bigger houses right through here. Some more little houses. I don't know where you were talking about the girl who got killed, attacked by the, I think it was bulldogs. I don't really necessarily know where that was at. I've heard of that before, but I don't know where that was located at, where she got hurt at, or nothing. I thought it was a little boy who got killed, and I thought it was by coyotes and not dogs, but I could be wrong. But I'm not really that familiar. You'll have to message me or tell me on YouTube more of what you were talking about, so I can help show you what you're wanting to see. But hauler driving's not for me. I'm not used to it. Where I live in the side road of a valley, I'm not used to this hauler driving and stuff that much. I've lived a very sheltered life. That right there we just passed is Route 7 Fitness. I've never been there, but that's where a lot of people go to work out. And then there used to be a trailer that sit here, and then in the July flood of 2022, that whole trailer and property there got flooded out. The creek just came up above the highway, so if you can see the creek way over there, the creek was over here way past it onto the highway. That's how high it got up. They had to remodel and fully redo this whole church house right here. This is called the Letcher Independent Church House. That's the Jeremiah or Letcher Fire Department back that way. But they had to redo that whole church building right there. And the water was up above this little bridge here. This is the Spring Branch Way of how you can get to my house. And then this is railroad tracks. That's a day center there for adults with special needs. There used to be, a long time ago, a daycare right through there, but they tore it down for children. It was called the Kitty Corner Daycare, but they tore that down. And this is just, this right here part is not Spring Branch. This is considered more a Black Bottom Road. This is lower Black Bottom Road. Back in the flood of 2022, there was water on this railroad tracks here that was completely covering it from the flood. And then the other side of this railroad tracks over here, every single one of these houses that you can see, even that 2-story house right there, was almost to the 2nd story. It was covered over in flood water. Now we're going to go up this hill. This is Black Bottom Road here. I'm going to try to go up this hill anyways. I've actually not went up it since it started snowing and icing. And then over here, I don't know if you can see it or not, all that was covered with water back during the flood. Them houses below me there. And then that gray house across the railroad tracks, that was newly built since the flood. It was a trailer, a yellow trailer that sit there before that got flooded out. And back when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, one of my teenager friends, he had never drove on a 4-wheeler before, rode on one, and he fell off this hillside and got hurt on a 4-wheeler accident. And then one of my relatives used to live in this house here, this 2-story reddish orange house, and their whole bottom story there of their garage up to their porch got flooded out during the flood. And then there used to be a house in between of a 1-level brick house. It used to be my aunt's when she was alive, and it got completely flooded. And then that 2-story white house there got flooded out, but they had to remodel it. back in that flood. And in the whole bottom over there, if you can see, it looked like an ocean during the flood of July of 2022. But this right here is Black Bottom Road. And then this little white house right here during the flood was completely covered over up to the rooftop pretty much of flood waters. And here we are at my pull off here at Black Bottom Road. As you can see, there's where the train blows the whistle, and here's my house. And so there's a little quick tour of from Dotty Creek around Jeremiah area. I'll get off here. Thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye.